Today on Cardinal Sports, we bring you varsity softball as Lawrence takes on Princeton here at home. Stepping up to the plate first for Princeton will be Frankie DeFana. She'll be facing the pitching prowess of Brianna Seals. And the first pitch is a strike. Good way to start off the game for Lawrence. Here's the next pitch. And that'll be low for ball one. As you can see, it's a little overcast today, and we've had some showers in the area, but we're hoping to get this one in. Strike two. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch to DeFana. And that'll get tipped foul. Count will remain 1-2. Seals with the pitch. Little low, ball two. Brings the count to 2-2. Here's the pitch, and that's in there for strike three, and Seals has struck out her first batter of the game. That'll bring up Kylie Tachaki for Princeton. Tachaki will be pitching in the bottom half of this inning. Here Seals with her pitch, and Tachaki gets a piece of that one. And it's caught for the second out of the inning. So 2 up and 2 down for Seals. That'll bring up Molly Brown for Princeton. Seals steps up on the mound, and here comes the pitch. That one's low for a ball. Got a few sprinkles falling right now here at the ball field. That may be affecting Seals' release time on the ball. That'll be low for ball two. Here's the pitch. And that one's high and outside for ball three. 3-0 the count. Here's the pitch. And that one's in there for a strike. See if Seals can send another one past her. Swing and a miss, strike two. There you can see those black clouds over the trees. Here's the pitch. And that'll get tipped foul. Will remain at a full count. Brown steps back into the batter's box. Seals looks her over. Here's the pitch. Strike three, and that will do it as Seals brings him in 1-2-3 for outs all the way.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
So that will bring us to the bottom of the first inning. Score is still 0-0. First up for Lawrence will be Allie McGuire. As I mentioned earlier, pitching for Princeton will be Kylie Tachaki. Still got a few raindrops falling, but it's nothing major. Ball 2 for Tajaki. McGuire waiting on the pitch. And that bounces by for ball 3. Once again, the moisture in the air may be affecting Tachaki's release of the ball. But not that time as she gets a strike. 3-1 the count. That'll be low for ball 4, and McGuire will get a walk. That should bring up Jamie Seidman for Lawrence. First pitch is high for a ball. We've got steal as Allie McGuire steals second base. Throw gets there well after McGuire had reached the base. So we'll go back to pitching to Seidman. Here's the pitch. That'll be high for a ball. 2-0 the count. Ball 3. 3-0 the count. Tajaki having a little trouble finding that strike zone. Didn't find it that time either, and Seidman will walk to first. So runners on first and second. And now stepping up to the plate, Haley Lestitian. The umpire will take a moment to make some notes there, and we'll get back to the game. Lestitian winding up with some practice swings there. Looks like she might be swinging for the fence. First pitch is high for a ball. Chalky with the windup. Ball 2. There's one pounded out towards the outfield. And that one will drift foul. That counts as a strike. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. That one's low for a ball. 3-1 the count. That one gets sent skyward and caught for the first out against Lawrence. Now we'll bring up Ava Glahn to the plate for Lawrence. Glahn has been a bit of a power hitter for the team all season. And with 2 runners on base right now, she'd love the opportunity to bring somebody home. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Strike 1. Runners take advantage of that wild pitch to advance a base. So now Lawrence has runners in scoring position with the power hitter at the bat. And Glenn gets a piece of that one. It's a roller out towards the outfield. She'll make it to first. And both base runners make it home. So that makes our score now 2-0 as Glenn gets a single and 2 RBIs. Next up at the plate, Megan Kiernan for Lawrence. First pitch is by for a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. There goes Glon running for second. There's no throw there for her to beat. She gets there easily. So stolen base for Glon. Next pitch to Kiernan. There's a throw to first. It's high. Glon makes it to third, and Kiernan's going to get a double out of that. So once again, Lawrence with runners at both second and third. Now stepping up to the plate, Reyna Indelicato. Here comes the pitch. She gets a piece of that one, but it's easily fielded. There's the throw to first. And both runners get thrown in. Double play for Princeton, and that will do it for the end of the first inning. Score, Lawrence 2, Princeton 0.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Now we'll move into the top of the second inning. Brianna Seals is still on the mound for Lawrence. And she'll be facing Jordan Guidi. Guidi knocks the first one foul for a strike. Here's the next pitch. And there's one right to the shortstop. Throw to first. And there's out number 1 for this half of the inning. Next up for Princeton will be Kenya Morales. Seals with the pitch. Just a little low for ball 1. Got a little sunshine here on the diamond. Make things look a little nicer. Wide for ball 2. Here comes pitch, and it's another ball. 3-0 the count. That one will be tipped foul for strike 1. 3-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. That one's popped foul. And it'll go over the fence where nobody can get it. So full count now to Morales. Seal steps back on the mound. Here comes the pitch. That one's high for ball 4, and Morales will get a walk. So Seals is going to have to settle down a little bit and find that strike zone like she was doing in the first inning. Keep Lawrence in this game. Next up for Princeton, Addie Cruz. Here's first pitch to Cruz. Oh, and it's a fast pitch, too. They'll throw it over there to first base just to keep the runner honest. So one strike against Cruz. Strike two, as Seals is bringing the heat now. Seals with the windup. There's a throw to first, no play. 1-2 the count to Cruz. Here comes the pitch. Low for a ball. 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss, and Cruz will go down swinging. Second out now against Princeton. Next up for Princeton will be Cosette Hansen. Here's the first pitch. Throw to first doesn't accomplish much other than to keep the runner honest. Ball one. Here comes the next pitch. That one's in there for a strike. 1-1 the count. Two and one the count now. Seals with the pitch. And that's another ball. 3-1 the count. Seals in danger of walking another runner. Here's the pitch. That one caught the corner of the plate. 3-2 the count. Full count. Hansen steps back in the batter's box. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that will do it for the top of the second inning. Score 2-0, Lawrence leading.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
That brings us to the bottom of the second inning. Lawrence is up by 2. And they'll be starting out with Juliet Harrell. Kylie Tachaki still pitching for Princeton. First ball is a ball. Second pitch is a little higher. That one's also a ball. Harrell gets a piece of that one. Grabbed by the shortstop, throw to first. That's there in time, and Juliet Harrell is thrown out at first. Next up for Lawrence will be the pitcher, Brianna Seals. See what Seals can do with the bat. Here's the pitch. It's a bunt. Seals beats it out. Tachaki couldn't hold on to that one, and Seals has no trouble making it to first for a single. Next up for Lawrence will be Katie Kofrida. Kafrida's got a runner on first. Make that a runner on second as Seals gets the steal. So Seals making things happen in this game. Pitching, batting, and stealing. There's a foul tip by Kafrida. Makes the count 1-1. That one's low, but catches Kafrida off guard, and she swings and misses. 1-2 the count. Here's the next pitch. That one bounces by for another ball. And Seals makes it to third. So 2 stolen bases for Seals. Lawrence has a runner in scoring position. Here's the pitch. High and outside for a ball. Full count now to Kafrida. There's a grounder to third. The throw is to first. Throw gets there in time for the out, but Seals manages to score. Brings our score now to 3-0 with Lawrence leading. That'll take us back to the top of the order as Allie McGuire steps up to the batter's box. First pitch is just a little low for ball 1. McGuire gets a piece of that one, sends it out towards the outfield, and she'll easily make it to first for a single. Next up at the plate, Jamie Seidman. First inning, both McGuire and Seidman were walked. First pitch is low, and there goes McGuire. The steal for second. Well, she figured while she was doing that, why not go for third as well? So McGuire in scoring position. Seidman still at the bat. He gets a piece of that one, but there goes the throw to first. She won't make it, and that will do it for the second inning. Cardinals leading 3-0 over Princeton.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
First up for Princeton in this inning will be Jamie Tome. That one went foul for a ball. I'm sorry, for a strike. Strike 1. That one was called for a ball. So 1-1 the count. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2-2 the count. High for ball 3. Here's the pitch. That one's low, and Tome will take a walk. That'll bring Grace Forrest up.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Looks like we've got a pinch runner going in. That's Amy Yu, number 4, taking over for J.D. Tome. Still Grace Forrest up at the plate. Now she tried for a bunt, but it went the wrong way. Strike one. You took off like a jackrabbit trying to get to second. Had to come back when it went foul. Forrest back at the plate. Once again tried for the bunt. Strike two. Seals back on the mound. Here's the pitch. That'll be another ball. One and two the count. There she gets a piece of that one right to the second baseman. 4 and out. 1 out against Princeton. Now they'll go back to the top of their batting order with Frankie DeFona stepping up to the plate. That one gets sliced out towards the middle school. Strike one. Seals with the windup. Low for a ball. Here's the pitch. That one will be tipped foul. Strike two. Hey, the umpire says it's time to bring a couple new balls into the game. Here's the next pitch. That one's popped foul. Count remains 1 and 2. Seals with the pitch. That'll be called a ball. That one was hard to tell from here. Now, Seals with a windup. That one's in there. And DeFona goes down without swinging. 2 outs now as Kylie Tachaki steps back up to the batter's box. First inning, Tachaki popped one up that was caught for an out. Ball one. Ball two. Only a 3-point lead by Lawrence right now. Still anyone's game. And Tachaki swings and misses on that one. 2-1 the count. Three and 1 to count as that one goes by for another ball. Here's the pitch. And she'll walk. So Kylie Tachaki gets the base on a walk. That'll bring back Molly Brown, who struck out in the first inning. First pitch is low for a ball. That one's good for a strike. Throw to first doesn't make it in time. No out there, but 1-1 the count. Brown will pop that one foul. Strike two. Here's the next pitch. That one gets popped foul as well. Count will remain at 1-2. Seals with a windup. That was low for ball two. 2-2 the count. And a throw to third picks off the runner trying to steal, and that will close out the top of the inning with Lawrence leading 3-0 over Princeton.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
So now Lawrence comes up to bat, trying to extend their lead. First up for Lawrence will be Haley Lestitian. First inning, Lestitian popped one out to the outfield for an out. First pitch to Lestitian, low for a ball. Here's the pitch. That one's high for a ball. 2-0 the count. Here's the pitch. And Lestitian gets a piece of that one. She'll send it out towards the fence. Doesn't quite make it over, but they're scrambling to catch up with it. And Lestitian's not waiting around. In fact, she's going for home. There's a slide. Loose ball, and Lestitian makes it to the plate. Home run for Haley Lestitian. Good way to start off the inning. Next up for Lawrence will be Ava Glahn. Glahn got a single in the first inning and batted in 2 runs. Swing and a miss. Strike one. That home run has increased Lawrence's lead. Score is now 4-0 against Princeton. Pitch is high. Ball one. And Glahn will tip that one foul for her second strike. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch to Glahn. Just a little low. Ball two. 2-2 the count. Ball three. Full count to Glahn now. Now we'll bounce by for ball four as Glahn takes a base. Next up for Lawrence will be Megan Kiernan. Back in the first inning, Kiernan belted a double. First pitch to Kiernan is a ball. Ball 2. Kuchaki having a little trouble finding the strike zone right now. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. Kiernan back at the plate. That one's called for a strike. Here's the pitch. No question about that one. Ball 4. Kiernan takes a base. So Lawrence now with runners on first and second. That'll bring up Reyna and Delicato. Delicato was thrown out at first, or last time at bat. First pitch is a ball, second pitch is a ball. And the third base coach has a couple quick words of advice. See how that helps Reyna. That was in there for a strike. 2-1 to count. Ball 3. 3-1 to count. Here's the pitch. And Reyna gets a piece of that one. Throw to second is too slow. Ball drifted foul. Boy, that caught me off guard there. So back at the plate. Instead, it'll be a ball. So free base. Reyna gets a walk. That'll advance runner where Lawrence now has bases loaded. 3 walks in a row. And Juliet Harrell now swinging the bat. Well, Harrell's going to get to first, but that allowed Glon to be thrown out at home. So there's a first out and no run scored. Bases are still loaded. Brings up Brianna Seals. Last time at bat, Seals got a single on a bunt. First pitch doesn't find the strike zone. Ball 2. That one will go just a little foul. Strike 1. Here's the pitch. That one sent skyward. It'll drop right in between the fielders. Seals will hold it first. And that brings home another run. That'll bring up Katie Kafrida. First pitch to Kafrida is a little low. And stolen base. 2 stolen bases, one of them being home. That brings it to 6 now for Lawrence. Brianna Seals on third here. Is looking for an opportunity to go home and score another run. Kafrida hoping to give it to her. Here's the pitch. And that one will go foul. Chucky with the windup. There's the pitch, and that one gets sent skyward. Oh, couldn't hang on to it, and here comes Kafrida rounding the bases. She's giving the signal to go for home. She's going for home. Here comes the throw, and she's out. That will do it, and Lawrence leads 6-0 over Princeton.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Seals still on the mound for Lawrence. First up will be J.D. Tome. I'm sorry, I've got the wrong batter there. That's Molly Brown. Two strikes against Brown. Back in the first inning, Brown struck out. Here's the pitch. She'll tip that one foul. Count remains 0-2. Here's Seals with the pitch. Just a little high. Ball 1. That one's hit to third base. Throw to first is in plenty of time for the first out. That will bring up Jordan Guidi. Guidi was thrown out at first in her last at bat.
All right, Jordan. Let's go.
Here's the pitch. He sends that one out there. And that'll be caught for an out. As it's 2 up and 2 down for Lawrence. 7-point lead, and they're getting Princeton out in the 4th inning. Kenya Morales will now step up to the plate. She walked last time at bat. She'll send that one foul. Strike 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Here's the pitch. Just a little wide for ball 1. And that will get called for a strike. And 1, 2, 3, down they go. Lawrence still leading 7-0.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
That will bring us into the 4th inning. Bottom of the 4th, we've got Kylie Tachaki still on the mound hurling for Princeton. And Paige Lamson at bat for Lawrence, as Lawrence electing to go with a substitute. Two balls and no strikes the count. That one's in there for a strike. That one goes by for ball number 3. 3-1 the count. Chalky hurls it in there. Does not find the strike zone, and Lamson will walk. That will bring up another substitute, Isabella Andahar. She'll be swinging lefty. And the bunt rolls foul. Good run by Andahar. A lot of speed. She's just got to put it in play first. Looks like Andahar's going to swing to batting right this time. Here's Tachaki with the pitch. Andahar looked for the bunt, didn't get it. Stolen base, though, as Lamson moves on to second. So Andahar waiting for the next pitch. And this time she gets the bunt. She'll sprint it out to first, and she gets there in time. Lamson thinks better of going for home. She'll hold up at third. Andahar will steal second in the meantime.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
That will bring Haley Lestitian back to the batting box. He'll send that one foul. Strike one. Tachaki back up on the mound. Here's the pitch. That one goes by for a ball. And Paige Lamson steals home for another run. 1-1 the count to Lestitian. Andahar's advanced over to third, so Lawrence still with runner in scoring position. That one goes by for a ball, and there goes Andahar. She'll score at home.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Well, Lestitian hasn't hit the ball out yet, and there have been 2 runs scored. Now she gets a piece of it. Unfortunately, it's caught for an out.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Well, we've got another substitute batter as Addie Ripberger steps up to the plate. Strike one. All those runs lately, we're up to 9-0 with Lawrence leading. That pitch will be called a ball. Here's the next pitch to Ripberger. Ball 2. 2-1 the count. Ball 3. 3-1 the count. Tachaki in danger of walking Ripberger now. Here's the pitch. And Ripberger gets a piece of that one. Drops in between the fielders, and Ripberger will make it to first base.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Now we'll bring up Megan Kiernan. She's been to bat twice before in this game with a double and a walk. She pounds the first pitch right out. It stopped at the fence, but she'll advance to second base, moving Ripberger over to third. So the double for Kiernan puts Lawrence in position to get 2 more runs. And we've got another substitute batter stepping up to the plate as Grace Medetti comes into the game. Strike 1. Medetti got caught looking on that one. Here's the next pitch. That'll be tipped foul for strike 2. Tachaki with the pitch. Ball 1. 1-2 the count. That'll be ball 2. 2-2 the count. And that one gets popped up and caught for an out. Next up, we've got another substitute as Kate Sanjak comes into the game. First pitch to Sanjak. Goes by for a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. But in the meantime, Lawrence scored another run on a stolen base. Score is now 10-0. As Lawrence is having a fantastic outing against Princeton today. Sanjak in there waiting for the next pitch. She'll pop that one out, and it's caught for an out. That will close out the 4th inning with Lawrence leading 10-0.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
So as we move into the top of the 5th inning, it'll be Addie Cruz at the bat for Princeton. Cruz struck out in the 2nd inning. First pitch is a ball. We have a different pitcher on the mound now for Lawrence as Megan Kiernan has come in for Brianna Seals. She gets that one by for a strike. Strike two.
Great pitch, Meg. Great pitch, Meg. You got it 2-4, yeah, Meg. You got it. Hey, Meg, you got it 2-4. Here we go, girls. First down. Here we go.
1-2 the count to Cruz. Make that 2-2.
Meg, you got 2-4.
Swing and a miss, and that will do it for Cruz.
Hey, good job, lady.
Next up will be Cosette Hansen. Hansen also struck out in her last time at bat. The Lawrence pitching staff's been striking out a lot of people today. Ball one. Kiernan with the pitch. Swing, and it bounces foul. That'll be strike one. One and one the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. That one gets tipped foul straight over at the Cardinal dugout. Plenty of fencing there to keep the girls safe. Here's Kiernan with the pitch. That'll be low for a ball. 2-2 the count. That one's high for a ball. Now we've got a few raindrops starting up again here at the Cardinal Field. Full count now to Hansen. And she got her. So 2 up and 2 down now for Kiernan. And it looks like Princeton will be sending in a substitute as well, as Maddie Lewis now steps into the batter's box. For those of you who aren't familiar with the high school rules, the softball game typically goes to 7 innings, but in the event of a big disparity on the scoreboard, they have what's called a mercy rule, which can end the game after 5 innings. Since the Cardinals will be the last at bat, Maddie Lewis is kind of the last hope for Princeton right now. One and two the count against Lewis. That pitch is low for a ball. 2-2 the count. And right now, Kiernan is 1 strike away from a win. But that wasn't the pitch to do it, as we've now got a full count to Maddie Lewis, keeping the drama going. And there's that strike that she needed. And that will end the top of the 5th. Lawrence probably won't even come out.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
And yes, that will do it here at the Cardinal Fields as Lawrence defeats Princeton with a score of 10-0. Be sure to tune in next time for more exciting action on the Cardinal Sports Network.